Oh, maybe he's still in there. Hey y'all, welcome back. Wanted to drop in real quick and do a little video over crankbaits and rattle traps. Two of my go-tos this time of year, especially in these grass-filled lakes. I absolutely love throwing a crankbait in 10 foot of water or less. Some of my go-to crankbaits, I really like throwing the dimes, so Berkeley dime. Have a few different options for sizes and depths. The dime 4s and the dime 6s are my go-tos. And this one, I really like this one too. It's a dime 6, the chartreuse. These crankbaits, they got super sharp hooks out of the package, really great action, and they catch a ton of fish. I have caught so many fish off of these crankbaits in the last month and a half. It's just unreal how many fish I've caught. Up shallow, especially early in the morning when those fish are active. I try to throw the 4s and the 6s mostly, so I try to stick around 10 foot of water or less that's got grass topped out at about 6 to 8 foot, and just throwing those crankbaits right over the top of that grass. They produce so many bites, it's insane. One of my crankbait setups, I'll go over it really quick. I like this Dobbins Fury. It's a 705 CB. It's a 7 foot, medium, heavy, moderate fast action. It's their crankbait rod. You see that real good. And then I have that paired with a Shimano SLX DC reel, 7-to-1 gear ratio. Just an amazing crankbait rod for 12 foot or shallower. I also like to throw my traps on this rod and my jerk baits on this rod. One of my other rods that I use for throwing crankbaits is going to be this Shimano SLX. $99 rod. I think they're even cheaper right now. Great crankbait rod, especially if I'm wanting to fish some deeper crankbaits. I'll get away from that Dobbins and I'll throw this guy. It's a 7 foot, medium heavy, fast action. I know a lot of people like to throw the medium moderate. And then I also have this paired with a Shimano, just a SLX, so it's a cheaper version of that reel. I like to use 12-pound fluorocarbon, 100% fluorocarbon for my crankbaits and for my traps. If I'm throwing a jerk bait, I'll usually like to throw 10-pound. And I'll throw my jerk baits on that Dobbins rod that I just showed you guys. But outside of those Berkeley dimes, if I'm fishing a little deeper crankbait, I like to go for the Rapala DTs. I think this is a 10. Caught a lot of fish on this one. Here's a really good springtime color. And then another one of the chartreuse, that's their version on that style with their chartreuse. One of my other go-to deeper crankbaits, I like to do the Money Badger. So Berkeley Money Badger. This is the Ghost Green Crawl. And then it's got the orangest belly. A little bit smaller profile. Got a lot of good fish on this one. This is going to be a little bit bigger version. This is the Ghost Red Crawl, I believe. This is a little bit deeper, I think 9 to 11 foot on this guy. And then I just got into throwing the Strike King XDs. So this is like a 15-foot diver here. Hadn't caught anything on it yet, been throwing it a little bit. Got a lot of good action to it. And then whenever I get into the rattle traps, like I said, I'm gonna pick this rod back up. This is the Dobbins 705 CB. Awesome, awesome, awesome trap rod. There's so much flex in the tip of this rod. It's so fun throwing a trap and getting bit with this rod. It's just every time you hook into one with this rod, you think you got an absolute monster, you know. And some of my favorite traps year-round, I only throw 4 or 5. If I'm throwing lighter, I like this Silent Duo Realis. It's got that silverish blue stripe there on the back and just white. Simple. Man, I've caught so many fish on this trap right here. And then this is going to be a Jackal. Awesome trap right here. Caught a lot of good fish on it. And then another Jackal. This is the bluegill pattern. This time of year, anything bluegill that you got in your tackle box, especially if you're in a eelgrass lake, throw that bluegill pattern right now. You're going to catch a lot of fish. And then one of my other go-tos, it's a little bit bigger trap, Yozuri. It's the Royal Shad, I believe. Awesome color on this thing. Caught a lot of good fish on it. On those traps, when I throw them, I just let them hit the bottom and I just yo-yo it back just a little bit off the bottom. Reel the slack out, yo-yo it back. And if that's not producing any bites, then I'll let it sink about halfway at the depth I'm at, and then I'll just slow reel it, pause, kill it, slow reel it. I just mix my cadence up till I find what the fish want. And then same thing on those crankbaits. Obviously, I just do a slow retrieve on them, but if I'm not getting any action on those crankbaits, I'll do a slow retrieve, and then I'll do pauses within my retrieve. And that's been producing some bites on these hotter days for sure. I got some clips put together that I wanted you all to see of me actually using those baits and catching some fish. So each clip I'll probably have it on there of what bait that is if it's not visible in the clip. But I hope you guys enjoy the videos. Let me know what you want to see, what you don't want to see, things like that, just to try to help me learn along the way. Hope y'all have a good evening. Son of a gun, that's a good one right there now. Where's my pliers? Where you at? Right at the fish, facing the fish. Looky there, GoPro. Beautiful, beautiful bass. There's another one. Ugly catfish. I got him pegged. Talking about if today was a tournament, guys, we would have really done some damage in one. But you know, there's nothing better than getting out here on a day where nothing matters and catching good fish. Especially when it's like this, just back to back to back. Bait right out there. They're not deep. That might be a better one, I see any. This is a big bass. Come on, big girl. Got that in GoPro. Healthy one. Well, that was a good one. Yes, sir. That's a good one. Yes, sir. Oh, boy. Got me another one deep. This time got me a good one. There's a good one. GoPro crankbait.